Did you know that 78% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck? Low-income households in America are about 16.8 million, and a lot of them earn less than $15,000 annually. A lot of these households are also in debt. How do you get rich despite having a low income? Hi everyone, welcome to Fun Financial Insights, the channel where we share tips and tricks on how to manage your money. And today, we're going to talk about how to get rich on a low income. Yes, you heard me right. You don't need to earn six-figure salary to build wealth and retire comfortably. You just need to follow these smart habits and strategies that can help you save more, invest more, and grow your net worth over time. In this episode, we're going to learn from one of the most popular and influential personal finance experts in the world, Dave Ramsey. Dave Ramsey is the host of the nationally syndicated radio show, The Dave Ramsey Show. He has helped millions of people get out of debt and achieve financial freedom. So what is the plan Dave Ramsey has for you to get rich on low income? Well, let's find out. First off, track and plan where your money goes. The average American household earns $94,003 and spends $72,967 in 2022, with housing being the largest expenditure category, calculated for 26% of the total spending, followed by transportation at 13% and food at 10%. Now, this data isn't for a low-income household, but how do you know where your money goes? Yes, they track it. To build wealth, you just need a plan and some discipline. The first thing you need to do is track where your money goes. You can use budgeting apps, a spreadsheet, or a simple pen and paper. The point is to write down every dollar you earn and every dollar you spend. This will help you see where your money is leaking and where you can cut back. The second thing you need to do is plan where your money goes. This is where the 50-30-20 rule comes in handy. This is a simple guideline that helps you allocate your money to different categories: needs, wants, and savings. Needs are things that you must have to survive, such as food, shelter, utilities, transportation, and healthcare. You should spend no more than 50% of your take-home income on these expenses. Wants are the things you like to have but don't need, such as entertainment, eating out, hobbies, and vacations. You should spend no more than 30% of your take-home income on these expenses. And savings are things that you need to have for the future, such as emergency fund, retirement, debt repayment, and goals. You should spend at least 20% of your take-home income on these purposes. By tracking and planning where your money goes, you will be able to control your spending and reaching your savings goals effectively. And you will also be able to avoid debt, which is one of the biggest obstacles to building wealth. And if that's the challenge you're having, keep watching, because that's exactly what we're going to talk about next. But before we dive any deeper, let's hear from you. Tell us in the comment section what step in Dave Ramsey's plan so far you find most intriguing. Also, hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future episodes by deep diving into the world of financial freedom. Avoid debt and clear existing debt. I'm going to share with you one of the most powerful tools you can use to get out of debt and stay out of debt: the debt snowball method. It is a simple and effective way to pay your debt faster and save money on interest. It works by focusing on one debt at a time, starting with the smallest balance and working your way up to the largest. Here's how it works. Step 1, list all your debts from smallest to largest, regardless of the interest rate. This will help you see the big picture and prioritize your payments. Step 2, make minimum payments on all your debt except the smallest one. Throw as much money as you can at the smallest debt until it's gone. This will give you a quick win and a boost in confidence. Then step 3, take the money you are paying on the smallest debt and add it to the minimum payment on the next smallest debt. This will create a snowball effect where your payment gets bigger and bigger as you pay off each debt. Step 4, repeat this process until you pay off all your debts and become debt-free. Another important thing you need to do is build a financial safety net, and that means an emergency fund. Having an emergency fund gives you peace of mind knowing that you can handle whatever comes your way. An emergency fund is a stash of money that you set aside for unplanned expenses or financial emergencies, things like car repairs, medical bills, and home repairs, or a loss of income. These things can happen to anyone at any time, and they can derail your financial goals if you're not prepared. The rule of thumb is that you need to have between 3 and 6 months worth of household expenses in your emergency fund. That way you can cover most of the unexpected costs that life throws your way without going into debt or tapping into your other savings. One of the most effective ways to save money is to practice mindful spending. That means be aware of where your money is going and make smart choices that align with your budget and your values. In 2022, people spent almost 21% more at restaurants than on food from the supermarket. And early 2023, that number grew to almost 30%. One of the biggest expenses for most people is food. Eating at home rather than dining out is a significant money-saving technique, as it allows you to control the costs and quality of your meals. You can plan your menus ahead of time, shop for groceries in bulk, use coupons and discounts, and cook in batches to save time and money. You can also prepare healthy and delicious meals that suit your taste and dietary needs. Here are some other money-saving habits you should practice. Avoid impulse purchases by waiting a few days before buying something you want, or by setting a rule that you have to save twice the amount of the item before you buy it. Cancel subscriptions and memberships that you don't use or need, and look for free or low-cost alternatives. Compare prices and shop around for the best deals on products and services that you use regularly, such as insurance, cell phone plans, or utility. Next up, let's look at maximizing the power of compound interest. Compound interest is when your money earns interest on both the principal and the interest that you have already earned. Compound interest works by multiplying your money at an accelerated rate. The more frequently your money is compounded, the faster it grows. For example, if you save $1,000, then invest it at 10% annual interest rate, compounded annually, you will have $1,100 after 1 year, but if you invest the same amount at the same rate, compounded monthly, you will have $1,104.71 after 1 year. That's an extra $4.71 just for compounding more often. And the difference becomes even bigger over time. After 10 years, the annual compounding will give you $2,593.74, while the monthly compounding will give you $2,714.64. That's a difference of $120.90. That's the power of compound interest. The key is maximizing compound interest is to start investing as early as possible and to invest consistently and regularly. The longer you invest, the more time your money has to compound and grow. And the more you invest, the bigger your principals become and the more interest you earn, all with your low income. Today, we've uncovered Dave Ramsey's plan designed to turn your dreams of getting rich into a reality. So no matter the size of your paycheck, remember, wealth building isn't about how much you earn. It's about what you do with what you have. Dave's roadmap is your ticket to financial freedom, paving the way to riches even on a modest income. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, smash the like, and share this video with someone who's ready to level up their financial game. Get ready to conquer your financial goals because with Dave's plan, you are unstoppable.